Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to Let's Play Policenauts. Well, we might be on the finale, so let's watch the epilogue. Knots. Imagine this is gonna be like Jonathan went on to become president of Tokugawa Industries. Even in his worst moment, he still has that look on his face. Like he doesn't quite know what's going on around him or something.
付近住民への避難勧告も解除されました。まるでこの支柱は今回の徳川グループを象徴するようです。この事件によりこれからの宇宙開発に大きな問題提起がなされたことになります。CM に引き続き BBC ではこの事件の報道特番をお送りいたします。
これから忙しくなるな、エド。定年はお預けだが無理はするなよ。
ああ、気のいいところを見計らってやめればいいさ。ジョナサン。いや、いいんだ。これカレンから預かったものだ。機内で開けてくれ。
I think I know what it is.
エド、俺もお前に渡すものがあるんだ。
I'm gonna guess that it's the watch. I'm gonna guess that she's given the watch back.
これは。
あ
あ。
I was actually really scared for Ed there, to be honest. I was didn't know if he was gonna make it in the hospital. The trials and tribulations. We've done it, fellas.
エド、話してくれないか。じゃあな、エド。元気でな。
ジョナサン、もういいところだ。
Yeah, come on, John, stay. Stay. Aw. Maybe Ed'll pay him a visit sometime.
ジョナサン、俺たちはいいパートナーだったよな。
ああ、最高の友達さ。
ジョナサン、友達に忠告しとく。タバコはやめるんだぞ。
That was a handy throw. Oh, that's nice touch. Man. Oh man, I think I've actually kind of got little tears in my eyes, fellas. I didn't mention this last time, but when the whole Ed thing was going on, when like Ed was in the hospital, like, I actually came pretty close to tearing up, but I think now I just actually came a little closer.
徳川事件以来しばらく休養していた私、カレン北条も今日から元気に仕事に復帰いたしました。これからも変わらず頑張っていきたいと思います。応援してください。コリンズ博士からすべてを聞きました。私、なんて言ったらいいか。ありがとう。
No problem, Karen.
私は
Oh,
いつ
yep.
もパパのそばにいます。
Yep.
あなたの娘、カレン。
What?
推進、忘れ物よ、探偵さん。ママに叱られるわよ。
What? So Karen was John's daughter after all? Oh yeah, that would explain why they're so good at had the perfect transplant like compatibility. That's pretty cool. Oh, is this he having credits, or is this just a black screen? Do, 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 do. Right, for some reason the credits were like messed up with the video plugin that I was using, so I had to like switch, and they're a bit glitched out still, but now we'll actually be able to see the credits. So that is Policenauts. I'm aware that I was looking up a fix, and I do know there is another cutscene, so we'll see that here in a bit. But that was a very fun game. I really enjoyed it. Like I think that it is one of those things where it is a shame that I feel so many people have played or experienced it in some way, and I'm very glad if people are watching this that haven't played the game or don't have any way to play the game. I'm very glad, because I think that this is the type of thing that should be experienced by more people, because I think that this is definitely, I would almost go so far as to say that this might be, to me, Hideo Kojima's best work, like better than any Metal Gear Solid game. Makes me actually want to go play Snatcher again sometime. Like in my own time, I might like replay Snatcher, because I remember that going in some crazy directions. But yeah, like I think I probably would, like, I think this gets up there as my top 10 games of all time, I would say. Like, just nails everything. And maybe, like, if I had seen, like, the Lethal Weapon films or something, maybe I wouldn't be as like, ecstatic about it, because, like, oh man, that's just a Lethal Weapon ripoff, dude, what the heck? Like I was sort of like that with a Snatcher and Blade Runner and Terminator and stuff, because I was familiar with, like, those films, and so I was able to kind of, like, say, oh yeah, this is like that. But for me, this was really kind of my first foray into this type of thing, and I think, like, a lot of it also, my love of this game does come from probably I've played this at a very important time where you know, I've just had this really big, like, explosion of astronomy interest, you know, playing Kerbal Space Program and just reading all about, you know, the Apollo program and all that stuff, and just reading about understanding, like, the minute specifics about the International Space Station and you know, Skylab and all that stuff. And so just playing this, you know, during that little explosion, just this appealed to me greatly. And I say that, you know, anyone who is a fan of Metal Gear or something, I feel, and has not played this game or Snatcher really, but more so this game, I feel is doing a disservice to themselves. I was a bit weirded. I'm not entirely sure how my thoughts on how they handled Redwood, because I feel like it just kind of came and went really quickly. Like, I guess that they sort of made it a little unambiguous, if that makes sense, where I was sort of the entire time thinking, is it really Redwood that killed her? Whereas like, the characters were all like, oh yeah, that's Redwood. But I was always, like, never really sure, so it just turned out that it was him. there's all that stuff where like, you know, like, oh Redwood, Jonathan, I didn't hate your wife. I didn't hate Ed. I just hated you. Like all this weird stuff. It was a bit strange. And I thought Gates' little like big monologue talking about how like humans and stuff weren't ready for space was really interesting. I didn't like really, obviously I didn't buy how he tried to tie it into, you know, humans aren't ready for space, so we gotta start killing all these people and stealing their organs to make humans more ready for space. Like that was a bit weird, but you know, it's one of those things where it is a legitimate question sometimes. Like, evolutionarily, is our species capable of this, like, prolonged weightlessness and all that? You know, living on like another planet, I would say, you know, it's got its benefits, but you know, living in this area where, you know, your muscles aren't being worked the same as like their natural habitat, where you know, you're exposed to so much more cosmic and solar radiation. Hideo Kojima. You know, and the one thing we always, Kojima's one of those people that like, you always call them like, that's a Kojima game. But like, obviously there were so many more other people who worked on this, and so I do thank everyone that worked on this game, because near perfection, I would say, like hands down, like I said, one of the best games I've played, and I'm honored to have had this experience, to share this experience playing with you all. I legitimately like had tears in my eyes in that final scene, like not.
ビヨンドと地球は一続きだ。たとえどんなに離れていても地球との関係は不変なんだ。子は親を踏み越えて成長していくが離れるわけじゃないんだ。俺たちはいつも近くにいる。いつも見守っている。
Nice. So in the end, I guess all was good. Is that it? Right, I looked it up, and I think this is the end or whatever. There's nothing else, so I'm just gonna impart some more thoughts about how I was talking about Gates's like monologue about space and whatnot, and from what I've read about Policenauts, a lot of people like have like used Gates's monologue as like to describe the theme of Policenauts, that Policenauts is like about you know, Policenauts is about the humanity's struggle to extend to outer space, and like to propose questions of whether it's actually possible. But that wasn't really like a theme that I picked up like throughout the game. Like, it was only just kind of came up like just from Gates at the end there, and at you know, John's ending monologue. But I'm like it is like, you know, it is a concern really by a lot of people and a lot of stuff. A lot of people and a lot of stuff. But yeah, like, there's probably a whole lot of stuff that as I, you know, after I go away from it for a few days, like my thoughts will settle on the game and stuff. But, and I'm the type of fellow where when my immediate reaction to something is usually a lot higher than my I'm trying to think, my paused reaction to it, if that makes sense, where when I see a movie, oftentimes I leave the movie theater thinking it's the best movie ever, but then like a few weeks later I'm like, that wasn't, no, it was alright. But obviously I think a video game would probably be different because, like, you're not just playing it all in one. It's not like a movie where you're seeing all in one sitting. Like, you're digesting it over a good amount of time. But I thought it was amazing, and like I said, I give thanks to everyone who worked on the game, and also thanks to the people who worked on the English translation back in like 2007, 2009 or so. I'm not really quite sure when it happened, but obviously without that, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy this fantastic game because it is near perfect. Like I said, like great, just great, just great. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. I was I was really close to thinking that something was gonna happen because like Jonathan had all those gunshots in him, and I was really curious if like they were just gonna go for it and like kill off a bunch of main characters or like have the bad guys win, but because it can sort of sometimes seem a bit cop outy when like the good guys do win like that, but I think it came off really well, and shows the goodness of teamwork, and there's a great story. There's a great story. Like it was one of those things where every time you make a little bit of progress, get something happens, you get sent back a whole bunch, but finally Meryl came through at the end there and saved us all, and turns out Karen's all alive and the day is saved. But that's Let's Play Policenauts, folks. And like I said earlier, like I'm legitimately happy to have been able to Let's Play this game. Like I think the last time I sort of had this experience was back when I Let's Played Resident Evil 4, when I was able to do a Let's Play and have of a game that I've not played before, and have a legitimate love for the game, and like have that come through in the video. Like it was really nice, really nice. That's Let's Play Policenauts, folks. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you have not, if for some reason this is like the first part you're watching, I would say go to the beginning and watch the Let's Play, or try to get your hands on Policenauts because it is one heck of a game. Great. Like it'll be one of those things that won't be the last time I play it. Like I'll probably play it like a year from now, possibly. Go watch other Let's Plays of it. Read like FAQs and reviews on it, and analyses of it and stuff like that. Like it's just great. So for the third time, that's Let's Play Policenauts, folks. On the Good Solidus 1000. Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed. And until next time, Liquid out!